Hello everyone, welcome to our business AS level class. So today we are going to correct paper 1, November 2024, variant 11. So without any delay, we will start with the section A part where the question states that defines the term zero budgeting. Bon, ici nous prenons trois questions free part A question. Question 1A, 2A, and 3A for 2 marks. And the 2 marks are located for knowledge. 2 points pour knowledge. Et que the command word c'est define, so you will have to provide a definition of the concept. Ici, pour sa question N1 là, so business concept, c'est zero budgeting. Ça veut dire que vous avez besoin d'une définition a clear understanding of what is meant by zero budgeting. D'accord? Et que maintenant, je vous donne une bonne réponse à qui Cambridge nous donne et que ici, un certain modèle answer que nous prenons depuis l'examiner report de Cambridge. Bon, les gens comprennent que budget are set to zero. Ça, c'est appelle ça un partial. Si je vais trouver une endpoint pour knowledge, c'est partial understanding of the concept, the zero budgeting. You will have to provide full definition of the concept to be awarded the 2 marks for knowledge. So, première partie, les gens budget are set to zero. Ça, c'est partial, qu'on a fait dire. Et deuxième, les gens qui budget set without consideration of historical data, which again means zero. Ça veut dire nous pas take into consideration man enche budget ça qui finissait avant, c'est nous commence à zéro, on va dire. Potential cost evaluated from zero each year, ça l'année, c'est nous set nous budget à zéro, là de commencer. Et que le modèle answer ça qui il envoie Cambridge de nous, c'est budgets are automatically set to zero. Again, la living endpoint. And budget holders, ça une personne ça qui peut faire budget là, c'est une appelle de budget holders, must argue their case to receive any finance and funds. Ici, mot-clé, c'est must argue, that is, ces objets présentent ban facts, ban figures, en détail, qui fait les objets sa budget là. Là, nous gagnons 2 sur 2. Cambridge nous comme ça que such responses showed clear understanding of the concept, of the term plutôt. D'accord? Et ici, rappelle bien, technique, c'est at least 2 features, 2 affaires ça qui peut montrer qui understanding of the concept. Pour ça, contexte là, c'est zero budgeting. Maintenant, question NB, les gens nous explain one cause of a favorable variance. Nous business terminology, ça veut dire business concept, que tu trouves dans le syllabus, c'est variance. Chapitre, c'est finance, accounting and finance. D'accord? Les gens nous command word, c'est explain. You need to explain what to explain. Only one, what one, c'est cause of favorable variance. And for 3 marks, c'est un point knowledge, 2 points application. Tout d'abord, c'est nous connaître what is meant by favorable variance. Il y a deux façons, c'est l'exemple de favorable variance, c'est que actual income is greater than budgeted income. D'accord? Ça, c'est les favorables pour business là. En d'autres mots, c'est business là les gagnants. Et deuxième, c'est budgeted expenses, les moins que actual expenses. Pour nous mieux comprendre ça, nous prenons l'exemple. Déjà, nous, a company expects to make a profit of $50,000. Company là, tu peux attendre, tu peux focus, qu'il est pour gagner un profit de $50,000. D'accord? Là, nous avons actual income greater than budgeted income. But the actual profit turns out to be $60. Je peux attendre pour gagner $50,000, mais nous gagnons $60,000. Maintenant, the extra 10,000 profit, ça 10,000, ça que nous gagnons en plus là, ça on appelle ça a favorable variance. Qui fait because the company earn more than expected. Maintenant, nous prenons budgeted expenses less than actual expenses. L'exemple de l'idée, if a company budgets production costs, c'est un expense, se dépense, les $10,000, mais the actual cost, quand il finit faire production, il trouve les gains $9,000. The 1,000 cost saving is a favorable variance because qui fait the expenses are lower than expected. Bon, tout ça là, on essaie d'écrire, mais pour faire je comprendre, pour être capable de se cause. Acheter nous une réponse, ça qui Cambridge de nous. Pour knowledge, endpoint, c'est income higher than expected, increase in demand, soit sales in augmenté, loss of competition, effective promotion, cost less than expected, decreased spending, profit higher than expected, comme on fait guetter là. Et puis là, c'est model answer pour 3 points. Disons comment Cambridge la limite sur knowledge, a successful advertising campaign can lead to higher than expected sales. Quand on fait advertising, disons can lead to, ça veut dire capable, lead to higher than expected sales. Nous attendons tant sales, mais nous avons plus que ça. Maintenant, quand nous finissons notre knowledge, rappelle bien, c'est les 22 points application, les commandes nous peut expliquer, hein, mais c'est vraiment à deux fois. Par exemple, les business mais run et promotion. Application qu'on peut trouver, c'est promotion. Promotion qu'on peut trouver, c'est dans nos syllabus. Les peut run et promotion qui arrive, that attracts more customers. Là, quand on peut faire promotion, il attire beaucoup de customers. Qui peut arriver maintenant, resulting in higher revenue than the budgeted forecast, leading to a favorable variance. Maintenant, Cambridge qui dit nous là-dedans? Some candidates showed understanding of variance but did not focus on the cause. Ça veut dire, qui point ici, c'est que je peux lire quelque chose qui bien qu'il y ait devant nous. La coquette là, dans l'examen tips, qui dit à nous, c'est beaucoup d'élèves did not focus on the cause. Maintenant, Cambridge encore un modèle answer. Les nous examples often helped illustrate understanding. One cause would be an unexpected increase in demand. Il passe pas tant de demande pour augmenter, mais demande in augmenter. Ça, c'est knowledge qui peut arriver maintenant. This would lead to increase in sales and the revenue gain. Là, qui peut arriver, c'est ne pas attendre demande pour augmenter, mais demande in augmenter. Mais là, qui arrive au business, ça, c'est sales li augmenter. Sales and revenue gain would be higher than the business had predicted in the budget. Et déjà, une réponse à qui Cambridge envoyé, c'est dit à nous, buying from a cheaper supplier may cause a favorable variance for direct materials. Nous pouvons payer raw materials $100. Maintenant, nous gagnons cheaper supplier que nous pouvons payer, par exemple, $82. Qui peut arriver? This is because the budgeted material price will be higher than the actual material price. Nous pensons que c'est $100, mais nous gagnons $82. The business would have incurred less cost of purchasing raw materials, thus allowing the business to save more money. Qui peut arriver business? Ça pour capable save sur l'argent. Maintenant, nous allons sur question 2A. Define the term sampling. Ici, exemple en tête, j'ai nous comment. Note, do not accept test marketing as a correct answer to this question. Right? Sampling, n'est pas comment test marketing. D'accord? Ça, je vous ai fait bien attention. Nous avons d'une proper definition. Les gens nous comment si les élèves là écrire de sa réponse et là, at least, ils écrire qui choosing a group of people, là, il y a un point pour knowledge. Et que les l'autre point, sampling is part of market research, it's a form of market research, again, il y a un point. Maintenant, nous modèle answer, il dit nous, sampling is about selecting a group of people, soit customers, c'est approprié qu'ils se mettent customers, to represent the population or customer base, target market as a whole. D'accord? Là, c'est pour sampling, 2 points. Partie B, explain one method of interpreting quantitative market research data. Again, pour 3 points, un point knowledge, 2 points application. Pour un point knowledge, c'est là, nous, business terminologie, c'est quantitative market research data. Comment nous interpréter ban data là? C'est nous dans une forme d'un table, avons charts, comme nous avons bar charts, pie charts, nous avons line graphs, trend analysis, moving average, nous avons mean, mode, median, index numbers, etc. Maintenant, nous passons à model answer directement. One method of interpreting quantitative market research data is through the use of charts. Charts, c'est un point pour knowledge. Charts like pie charts visually display market share, making it easier to compare competitors. D'accord? Là, je mets une application. Là, nous terminons avec deuxième application. This method simplifies data interpretation and highlights trends quickly. Voilà. Question 3a maintenant. Define the term résumé. Toujours deux points pour knowledge. Similarly, similar or separate to a CV, one main point. A document, a form, a statement, a template, which summarizes applicants' relevant job experience, achievements, education qualifications, and training. Et maintenant, let us again, deux points. Next, let us explain one reason why a business may produce a workforce plan. Ici, le dire, business terminology is workforce plan, workforce planning. Why a business may produce a workforce plan? Pour knowledge maintenant, c'est it is because workforce planning, deux mots ça que je vous rappelle. First, c'est number of workers. Et puis deuxième, c'est skills of workers. Rappelle bien, number of workers, skills of workers. Why maintenant? Explain one reason why business. C'est pour knowledge, c'est planning for future labor requirements, help with budgeting, preparing for changes in the external environment, predicts changes in the current labor and skills needed. And for the develop application to marks, the business can plan for redundancies, retirements, maternity, paternity leave, expansion of business, labor turnover. N'importe qui parle de service qui est relié avec qui est dans nos syllabus de nos livres, les bouquins d'application, mais je vous expliquer. Comment ici dire qui fait les produce un workforce plan, la cause de capable d'avoir uncertainties. De capable d'avoir personne qui peut quitter travail sur, je peux retire, sur paternity leave ou maternity leave. Business a peut expander, vous avez plus beaucoup de travailleurs. Soit de travailleurs peut quitter puis aller labor turnover. Allows changes to workforce to be budgeted for. Again, recruitment. Maintenant, nous pouvons prendre un travailleur, nous pouvons provide training, demand wages, increasing wages, etc. Ensuring that they have the right employees in terms of numbers. C'est là que je disais un coup qui pas manque travailler dans certains départements. Work locations and skills. Helps businesses to deal with changes. Si nous je vais shifter from labor intensive to capital intensive, soit nouvelle technologie, such as impact of new technology or in consumers' taste. Help businesses to prepare for changes in the workforce, such as introduction of new production line machinery, comme on l'a dit, sur capital intensive. Enabling businesses to meet their organizational objectives, why workforce planning to be able to meet their organizational objectives. A workforce plan is created if there is anticipated increase in demand. Demand peut augmenter. Là, nous besoin passer à workforce plan, get workforce plan. This would mean that the business may need to employ qui peut arriver que demand peut augmenter. C'est nous besoin plus beaucoup de travailleurs. C'est parce que demand for labor derive demand. Quand demand peut augmenter, nous besoin plus beaucoup de travailleurs. Quand demand peut baisser, nous avons besoin beaucoup de travailleurs. Ici, dit nous, the business may need to employ more people to prepare for the necessary increase in output. Hence, the business would need to identify how many new workers to recruit. Ça, c'est déjà un point d'application. Exemple, dit nous comme ça que don't confuse. Il y a beaucoup d'élèves qui confusent avec workforce plan et business plan. C'est pour ça, à chaque je faisais lire cette question bien. La dernière question de section A, c'est question 4, 5 points. The command word say analyze. Analyze one benefit to a business of improving capacity utilization. The command word is analyze. You need to provide only one benefit to a business of your choice, c'est application. Et puis, business terminology, c'est capacity utilization. Pour 5 points maintenant, c'est 1 point knowledge, 2 points application, 2 points analysis. Pour knowledge, c'est better use of factors of production, more efficient, more products made in same time, match production to demand, achieve output maximization, take advantage of economies of scale, d'accord? Because capacity utilization improving, nous pouvons produire, c'est pas 75% capacity utilization, maintenant on arrive 90 ou 100%, mais qui peut arriver, qui l'avantage business là pour gagner? C'est efficiency, comme on dit, nous pouvons produire plus beaucoup de produits, déjà pour nous pouvons meet increase in demand, nous pouvons achieve output maximization, quand nous pouvons produire en grande quantité, we are able to take advantage of economies of scale, such as bulk buying economies of scale, et other types of economies of scale s'accumulent. Et puis, nous pouvons produire, nous pouvons garder des stocks, c'est reduce inventory storage costs as well. Ça, c'est, ils font partie des bénéfices. Maintenant, sur application, ça veut dire, regarde bien, c'est les pour knowledge, application, develop application, and then analysis, and then develop analysis. OK? Allez, nous get ce develop analysis qui dit à nous. No ideal assets, example employees. Tout ban resources aqui, non? C'est tout pour travail. La quand nous travail full capacity, soit ici il va dire full capacity, mais il peut dire improve capacity utilization. C'est tout nous ban resources, nous ban travailler, nous ban machine, nos bâtiments, nos office space, tout pour fully utilized. Spread fixed cost of business over more units, que nous average fixed cost, ça veut dire fixed cost per unit pour diminuer, d'accord? Il dit là-bas, unit fixed cost will reduce. Corpus increases in demand, no risk of stock out. Ça veut dire que je vais continuer à créer qui par rapport à customer dissatisfaction. La cause, nous sommes capables de meet customer required, customer demand or an increase in demand. Buy more raw material components to gain discount. Là, nous suggérons sur economies of scale qui peut arriver. C'est business là pour gagner discount. Quand il gagne discount, qui peut arriver sur cost of production pour diminuer. Opportunity cost of inventory stored but unable to be used. D'accord? Inventory ça qui est là. Pas non resté servi, mais maintenant la cause nous peut increase output, nous peut capable servir ça va inventory là. No wastage of resources. Maintenant, for analysis, 2 marks. Businesses can be more competitive, therefore they will be able to increase market share. The cost of producing each item will fall. So and linking words that you can use for analysis. So can lower selling price or increase profit margins. Quand cost of production peut diminuer, deux réponses à qui est non, c'est business là est capable de diminuer ce selling price to become competitive or remain the selling price as it is and they will be able to enjoy higher profit margins. Increased flexibility to meet customer demand results in customer satisfaction. D'accord? Flexibility, the can meet demand. Comme tu l'as dit, que demand pour meet customer pour happy. They will satisfy, they will come again and again to buy from the business. Business can become more profitable as costs fall but sales increase. Ça veut dire là-haut. Reduce inventory cost, ça veut dire profit qui a augmenté and allows money to be used elsewhere. C'est get opportunity cost. Maintenant, nous allons penser 2 modèles answers qui me trouvera dans examiner report. Improving capacity utilization will mean the business will be able to meet increases in demand. Ça, c'est knowledge. Meet increases in demand, knowledge, as you can now produce more output using the available resources. Application 1 mark. This will reduce, what will happen? This will reduce the amount of time consumers have to wait for products. Deuxième point pour application. So, they will not go to competitors. Qui peut arriver? What will happen? The impact. Say the first one, they will not go to competitors. Next, what will happen? Maintenant, c'est develop knowledge. Develop analysis. This will lead. If they are not going to competitors, what will happen? This will lead to an increase in sales and thus market share. Déjà maintenant, a benefit is that the business can benefit from a lower cost per unit. Comment on utilise economies of scale? A lower cost per unit, c'est knowledge. A manufacturing company will need to buy more raw materials. Application 1. For production due to improving capacity utilization. The normal can business peut increase so capacity utilization, il vous besoin produire plus. Qu'il vous besoin plus beaucoup input, c'est more raw materials. This can lead to purchasing economies of scale as the business will be producing at a higher amount. The increase in outputs in products both can cause suppliers to give discounts on larger orders. Quand ils paient acheter en grande quantité, sur l'impact, rappelle bien, ce impact qui peut arriver, c'est les gains discount. Quand les gains discount, qui peut arriver? En deux fois, je vous ai mis ça. C'est pour ça qu'il y a des points analysés ici. This reduces the cost of production per unit for the manufacturer and thus allowing them to reduce the prices and attract more customers. Ça, c'est develop analysis. Là, il complète 5 points. Toujours, examinateur chez nous, sur ça, c'est the keyword is analyzed and both application and analysis are worth 2 marks. Ça nous finit dire. Si vous n'avez pas écrire develop application ou develop analysis, les pouvez un seul point. On appelle ça limited application or limited analysis. The John the question application in this question is not to a name business or industry. D'accord? Ne pas servir un nom business. Je vais droit servir, mais c'est moi qui vais pour application. D'accord? Essayez de suivre ce qui est un bridging des autres. The majority of responses began by stating what is understood capacity utilization to mean. No marks were awarded for this as a knowledge mark was for a benefit of improving capacity utilization. Si un élève permet definition of capacity utilization, c'est ici Cambridge, no marks were awarded. D'accord? Good big point, c'est for the benefit of improving capacity utilization seulement. D'accord? Maintenant, nous passons à section B, 20 marks, et c'est type question. Nous get 5A, 8 points. Analyze 2 limitations to a business of using a business plan. Analyze the command word, 2 limitations to a business of your choice, application. Business terminology, c'est business plan. For 8 marks, 2 marks knowledge, 2 marks for application, and 4 marks for analysis. For knowledge maintenant, business plan is often set up before the business starts to run. Avant de commencer, nous faisons un business plan. Business plan now may not be accurate. It may be biased. Rappelle bien, because limitations of using a business plan. As a plan may be unrealistic, business plan for a large business can be very complex document. Ici, because for large businesses, plans quickly become outdated and are short term, may cause inflexibility, so over-dependent reliance on the business plan, reduce innovation, reveals a future strategies to competitors, que competitors qui trouvent sa business plan, là, est capable gagner business, là, c'est une stratégie. And par quoi nous faire un business plan, ça veut dire nous successful, d'accord? Nous disons comment does not guarantee success. Maintenant, nous sur application qui dit nous must be based on market research, but no past experience of running this business. An entrepreneur may not have business knowledge, just an idea based on a hobby. D'accord? Dépendant l'idée, dépendant knowledge de business, que comment ici les dire, c'est just a hobby, là, on commence un business. Unrealistic expectations puts pressure on employees, pour nous mettre unrealistic goals. Là, pression dans le business là, spécialement sur les employees. A lot of time and effort is taken to produce a detailed business plan. Il prend le temps pour faire un detailed business plan. External and internal circumstances may be predictable and can change rapidly. Il peut y avoir des pestle factors qui est capable de faire business plan now become outdated. Owner may prefer to follow the plan rather than reacting to external influences and ideas. Parfois, un owner, ce qu'il veut faire, c'est pas, c'est pas flexible. D'accord? So they take into consideration the external factors as well. D'accord? Si je stick to the plan, c'est pas adapté avec changing environment, mais là, n'est pas OK. Bon, le business plan là, est capable de gagner criticism by other businesses as well. Oui. Maintenant, pour analyser 4 points, for a startup business, the plan might be weak. Why weak? Due to inexperience or over-optimism of an entrepreneur, so will not help the business to make decisions. D'accord? To be useful, the plan must have accurate forecast. The right actions must be planned and effectively implemented in the given circumstances. Otherwise, it is a waste of time. D'accord? For the business to produce. Vous êtes basé sur un accurate forecast, une bonne décision qu'on peut implémenter tout ça. Sinon, il va perdre nos resources, les temps, tout ça. Without being based on reliable research and experience in this type of business, the plan may be inaccurate and will not help the business to survive or develop. If goals are not achieved, employees are discouraged and motivation is reduced. Ne mettez pas un grand plan, grand l'objectif, mais finalement, il n'est pas réalistique comment elle nous dire qui peut arriver. Là, ban employees are capable de discourage. Correct? Et ça affecte le level of motivation. Nous avons encore des 3 analyses. An employee, a manager will have to be allocated the role of producing the plan, which takes them away from other aspects of the job role. Maintenant, une personne qui vous a fait sa business plan là, d'accord, ce manager-là, il peut faire sa business plan là, il peut divert avec ce travail ça qu'il est supposé faire, qui peut arriver sur the business maybe less efficient. The business plan needs to be constantly updated if it is to be an effective working document. Là, les gens nous comprennent, ils peuvent continuously update. D'accord? Continuously update, it take time, it take resources. C'est quand même inefficient. Si nous ne pas servir business plan, comment dire? Lack of quick responses, talent causes inflexibility, causes missed opportunities and lack of competitiveness. Simply having a plan does not guarantee success, must be good and carried out well. Nous avons un grand plan, mais seulement nous ne pouvons pas implémenter, mais pas ça veut dire, comment dire, nous finissons successful quand on a un plan. Nous devons execute ce plan, nous devons implement the plan to be successful. Et nous devons get bien, monitor the business plan well. Confidential company information is revealed to external sources. Therefore, the business may lose competitive advantage. La cause là, les pévines, external stakeholders qui gagnent. Nous avons un good Cambridge sur réponse. The business plan might cause managers to be inflexible. Ça c'est knowledge. Cause managers to be inflexible. They are so busy ensuring that the objectives of the plan are met that they do not respond to the opportunities of the dynamic business environment. C'est another du syllabus. Correct? The première unit là, première partie là. Example, an increase in demand for a product the business could sell, but currently does not. Qui peut arriver as a result, the business may carry on selling its original product and missed out on making more sales revenue by changing to selling the product which is coming into fashion. This could mean they are not as profitable as they could be. Rappelle bien, knowledge, application, d'écoute, analysis. Maintenant, ce deuxième, ça faisait l'objet d'une deux paragraphes. Ça va être 2 points knowledge, 2 points application, 2 points analysis. Chacun 4. Goals, targets, and objectives may be set unrealistically high. It may take longer to achieve them than is set out in the business plan, especially for a new and inexperienced business. New and inexperienced business, ils font partie de application N qui les mettent dans une phrase. This can put pressure on the employees to work harder and demotivate the business managers. Consequently, they may decide to leave the business. What will happen if they are working hard or demotivated? They may decide to leave the business and seek a less stressful job elsewhere. Ça, c'est déjà une partie analyse. Maintenant, examinateur qui dit nous là-dedans. So many responses started with a definition of a business plan. D'accord? Et qui dit nous, which was not required. Pas pour gagner un point, pour définition ici. Good pour gagner un point, the marks were awarded for the limitations only. Common limitations were talent dire, the plan may not be accurate, unrealistic, outdated, biased, misleading, inflexible, does not guarantee success, time consuming. Ça ne finit dire, et again, Cambridge, de ce examen report, il y a même affaire. The keyword analyze, ça talent dire, qui 1 mark application, 2 marks for analysis for each limitation. Il y en a 2 pour faire. Ça, différence entre limited et puis develop analysis. Surtout pour application, in general application in this question is not to a named business or industry. D'accord? Parce que c'est un non-business, je gagne le droit de servir comme tel, je dire, mais il n'est pas pour compte application. D'accord? Maintenant, dans la section B, question 5B, ça veut dire 12 points. Ici, les annual chocolate manufacturer should use external methods of growth to successfully achieve its objectives. Evaluate this view. Là, je vous trouvez ici une de nos applications, ça veut dire nous vous écrire the context du chocolate manufacturer. And here's les pédiens qui est-ce que chocolate manufacturer should use external methods of growth. Maintenant, internal avec external, est-ce qu'il nous a servi ça pour qu'il est capable de successfully achieve its objective et que les nous évaluer sa view là et 12 points pour 12 points l'idée de 4-6, ça veut dire knowledge 2 points, application 2 marks, analysis 4 marks. Analysis c'est 2 points et puis evaluation 6 points. 2, 2, 2, 6. En réel, c'est analysis 2 points. Knowledge. External growth, aussi connu comme inorganique. Si je dis internal, c'est organique. External, c'est inorganique. Buying or joining with another business, integration, merger, takeover. Nunam, horizontal, forward vertical integration, backward vertical integration, in a conglomerate, in a joint venture, strategic alliances. D'accord? Ça, c'est comme knowledge. Je vais écrire, je vais un point. Internal organic, sales growth with existing products and customers or new products, new customers, new markets. Maintenant, pour objectives, maintenant, c'est different types of business objectives. Business a envie de grandir, growth, increase market share, profit maximization, cash flow, survival, diversification, provide a service, being ethical, provide welfare to the society. Correct? C'est social. Application maintenant, ici, c'est spécifique for chocolate manufacturer. May give, ici, il dit comme ça, je capable de may give named examples. Je gagne droit à servir brands, foods, could refer to specific parts of the process. The manufacturer could undertake a backward vertical integration with the supplier of cocoa beans. Packaging is not application unless explained in relation to chocolate. It can apply to any manufacturer. Analysis 2 point. Horizontal integration is good for increasing market share. Quand we faire horizontal integration, what will happen? Say the business will be able to increase market share. How? Maintenant, c'est by combining sales of both businesses. At the same time, they will be getting rid of a competitor. Mergers can bring together complementary ideas and techniques to aid product development. For example, a new chocolate recipe, une application bien. Quand deux compagnies besoin ensemble, je carrément l'idée, une technique, tout ça là, les caves help to faire help in product development. Ici, comment on dit, c'est un nouveau type, a new type of chocolate. External growth is good for entering new markets. Maintenant, je vais go maybe internationally, maybe ici in the local context, ça veut dire je vais on the new market where the other business is already established and successful. External growth is a quick method of expansion as all factories, equipment, and employees are already in place. The continued takeover may be too expensive for a business aiming for quick profit maximization or a small business. Internal growth is less expensive and may appeal more to a smaller business. And depending on what the objectives are, it is possible to achieve them without growth. Example, là, nous about growth qui nous without growth. For example, motivating, training workers for profit maximization. A new business will focus on survival and then slower internal growth, building on the success. Evaluation maintenant. 6 marks. Evaluation. Rappel, the magical word, say it depends on. The first one, on the objectives of the business, on the current size of the business. Est-ce que le business est grand, petit? D'accord? On the strength of our brand, the level of competition, the state of the economy, or even the changing customer tastes and preferences. For example, say customers are now demanding for lower sugar chocolate. It depends on the type of chocolate products being manufactured, whether they are targeting a niche or a specific to particular countries. Example, Chile chocolate. Will it transfer to a wider market? If there's a potential for the manufacturer to grow, est-ce qu'il est vraiment capable de grandir ou non? It depends. Le qu'ils a faire, c'est combien d'argent il y a, how much finance is available to grow. It depends on the type of ownership of the business. Et puis finally, c'est merger friendly and hostile takeovers can all be carried out. Ce qu'a propose l'idée. Bon, voilà, ça c'est mon point evaluation. Nous get un coup sur model answer maintenant. A chocolate manufacturer could use backward vertical integration with a cocoa bean producer to guarantee the supply of one of the raw materials in chocolate. De toute façon, comment on écrit là, c'est ici, ce knowledge, c'est backward vertical integration. Comment? Répéter over, ça veut dire que near to the supplier, near to raw material. Dans ce contexte-là, sur application, il s'agit cocoa bean producer. Qui fait maintenant, c'est at least one of the raw material to supply li secure. Qui peut arriver maintenant? This can avoid breaks in the production process whilst deliveries from the supplier are received. Analysis. Maintenant, this would help to achieve an objective of increasing production levels because production would could run continuously. Production could run continuously. Ça, c'est le premier paragraphe. Deuxième paragraphe maintenant. Ça veut dire, premier paragraphe, nous faisons 4 points. Deuxième paragraphe, 4 points. Là, nous gagnons. Donc, ça veut dire knowledge, application, analysis, 3 points. Again, deuxième, c'est knowledge, analysis, application, analysis, 3 points, nous fait 6 points. Là, 6 points pour evaluation de notre paragraphe. Two major chocolate manufacturers, such as Cadbury and Lindt, may be involved in a horizontal integration, where Cadbury buys over 50% of the shares of Lindt to gain access to its chocolate recipes and brand names such as Lindt Doors. Bon, comment ici, là, l'exemple ça qui est origine de nous, c'est il peut servir un real example. C'est pour ça qu'il est advisable, surtout pour papier N, qu'ils apprennent un business de secondary sector and business de tertiary sector. A real example. Removing one of the competitor firms and acquiring their factories, employees, and brand names. This horizontal integration will quickly achieve the objective of increasing market share because Cadbury would take over the customers and hence make market share of Lindt. Next maintenant. Bon, la partie plus importante, c'est evaluation. Je gagne 6 points pour evaluation. A large chocolate manufacturer says that Cadbury should use external growth method. Là, il answer the title question of horizontal integration. Il soit annoncé là to quickly increase, qui fait maintenant to quickly increase its market share. Because it can afford to do so and will be more powerful, analyze, more powerful in the market if it takes over one of its competitors. However, there may be government laws which stop such an integration from happening. This method of growth is not as appropriate for a small business because it is expensive and they would be better to focus on growing more slowly internally, increasing their customer base by possibly developing new types of chocolate bars to gradually increase their market share. Bon, ça c'est Cambridge sur réponse. Il y a une autre façon comment il peut répondre sur ces types, comment je peux trouver, c'est l'in provide and recommendation, l'in analyser, l'in mettre sur application, la ligne critique, ça vient donner ce désavantage, l'in explique. Ça c'est une première partie de l'évaluation. C'est ce deuxième partie, il dit nous comment this is a large and competitive market, and a small business may have to focus on a particular niche, part of it, rather than trying to grow by buying another chocolate manufacturer. External growth may not be suitable. Là, il peut dire que external growth n'est pas suitable pour small businesses, which has strong customer relationships as an objective. Ben là, close contact, ont envie and a strong relationship with customer, because becoming too big too quickly will be more likely to alienate customers. Man customers, pour ça, sense of belonging, là, ça customer loyalty, là qu'on lui dit. Bon, voilà, ça c'est une question 12 points avec sa réponse 12 sur 12, ça qui est Cambridge, nous envoie nous. Maintenant, question 6a, rapidement 8 points. C'est analyze two reasons why an employee's human needs may not be satisfied at work. Qui raison, qui par cas satisfied, 8 points, 2, 2, 4, 2 points de l'aide, 2 points application, 4 points analysis, qui fait la cause de grave underpaid, penal job security, lack of job security and safe working conditions, lack of teamwork, no promotion prospects, lack of work-life balance, type of job, style of leadership, car style, c'est un autocratique style of leadership, soit les style of leadership que tu peux satisfy, et puis objectives of the business. Tout dépend de l'objectif of the business là. Application, c'est basic hygiene needs not met, money, survival, low wage, salary. security and safety needs, contract business struggling, social needs isolated, higher level needs motivators not being met, recognition, self-esteem, self-actualization, hours are long and restrictive, boring job, lack of opportunity, monotonous, challenge autocratic, strict, and working style, ce qui est bien strict. Excès business là, if objectives are not profit maximization, employees might suffer. 4 points pour analysis. Not enough money to pay for basic standard of living for self and family, maybe unskilled and low paid job, no opportunities to improve this without employer willing to increase wage and may need to pay for training to do this. No job security, no contract, 0 hours contract, no trade union, unethical employer, high demand for job, recession, uncertainty in business, therefore employee unable to make plans for the future. No opportunity to work with others, penasa sense of belonging là, labor intensive, slow production, exclusion by other employees, discrimination, demotivation, travailler là pour envie le travail, no acknowledgement or opportunity for promotion, again the self-esteem needs, employees feels they don't matter and may have to change jobs. No consideration by employer or management. They feel exploited, demotivated. Employees have different needs depending on past experience and current position. Need to feel that this is recognized. The continuous analysis focus on business survival rather than profit maximization means employee wages might be lower. D'accord? Maintenant, nous modèle answer. Exemple, commencer par unfair working conditions, such as employees working in a mine having no mask, even even though the air is full of dust. La li permet man application de côté and primary sector business and mine. The employees' need for safety at work is not being met, and they may become ill. Qui peut arriver? They may become ill, which causes what will happen again? Which causes their productivity to fall, and it means that they become too ill to work. If this happens, they may not get paid. D'accord? Deuxième maintenant. No opportunity for promotion within the hierarchy of the business means that an employee will not be able to reach self-actualization and possibly will not feel self-esteem as they are not recognized for their efforts at work. This will demotivate them and they may stop working to the best of their ability or look for another job in a different business. Knowledge, application, deux coups d'analysis. 4 points pour le premier paragraphe, 4 points pour le deuxième paragraphe. Next, maintenant, question 6b, 12 points. Again, ici HRM. Non-financial motivators are the most effective methods of motivating a hotel's employees. Evaluate this view. D'accord? Ici, il peut dire nous qui seulement non-financial motivators, simply most effective way to motivate employees. Je veux dire, il pas de conclusion, de evaluation, nous devons consider financial factors also. Application, c'est hotel employee, ça veut dire contexte, c'est les poudres hotel. Toujours 2, 2, 2, 6. Rappelle bien. 2 points knowledge. C'est ban non-financial factors, job satisfaction, training, leadership, job rotation, job enlargement, team working. Financial motivators, c'est salary, ça va être tout ban financial factors, ça qu'ils sont capables d'ajouter. Application, c'est the hotel, vacation, holiday makers, business conferences, rooms, services provided, types of employees, man rôle, man travailleur, ça qui est dans l'hôtel, cleaners, reception, hotel manager, chef, waiters. Maintenant, analysis. Team working. may lead to greater efficiency in taking care of guests, the best customers in serving guests, and lead to getting good reviews. But some employees might work better individually and dislike working with others. Énormément de travailleurs qui se parlent bien teamwork. Ça veut dire qu'il donne l'avantage, après il donne ce désavantage. Job rotation could make working more interesting. Cleaners rotate into different areas of the hotel rather than only cleaning rooms, cleaning bedrooms, but could take time to train in different areas. Training to improve performance boosts self-esteem needs and also encourages employees to take pride in work, but has cost implications. Job enrichment and being given more responsibilities. Example, junior chefs being encouraged to develop a dish for the restaurant. Ça, c'est job enrichment, c'est additional skills needed to do the work. Il y a une forme de motivation. Provision of good working conditions will motivate many employees to stay with the hotel due to having good equipment, safe surroundings where there is no risk of accidents. Low paid, temporary, often young employees in hotels, example waiting staff and cleaners, are possibly motivated by money. Therefore, opportunities to earn more with overtime or piece rate may motivate them. Evaluation maintenant. 2 marks. Sorry, evaluation 6 points. Method may depend, again, the magical word depend on type of employees, the current job role. It may depend on the amount of finance available. Je vous trouve presque une evaluation est presque pareil. Ça, je besoin finir de tout dans fait evaluation. Comment tu as dit amount of finance, size of the business. This is the size and types of the hotel, loyalty of employees, number types of competitors, whether the hotel require motivated workers, budget versus luxury hotel, expectations of clientele. And look at so model answer, body one. A hotel can effectively use non-financial methods such as job rotation and training to motivate employees. So knowledge, say job rotation et puis training. Employees need such as cleaners, waiters, whose jobs might be repetitive and become boring very quickly. The cleaners in different parts of the hotel could rotate areas weekly, so that 1 week they are cleaning guest rooms, and the next, the main reception areas. The waiters, qui pour arriver maintenant, could be trained to serve dishes at the tables as well as the buffet counter, or could be trained in how to serve wine as well as food. As a result, bon, les continue là, toujours, je vous trouvez les one. As a result, there would be more variety in their jobs, and this would be more interesting for the employees than doing the same thing every day for weeks. Interested employees are more likely to develop better relationships with guests at the hotel and to enjoy the jobs more, therefore reducing labor turnover. On the other hand, these employees are possibly young and only working at the hotel temporarily in the summer season. Therefore, they really want is money. D'accord? La living in the body est ici because of financial reward. There might be little if any chance of promotion. Therefore, they want to get paid as much money as they can for as little effort as possible. They would probably like to be paid more for what they do and would claim that this would motivate them to work harder. Maintenant, 6-point evaluation. The most effective method of motivating these employees is probably a combination of financial and non-financial methods. By having more variety in their work through job rotation and training, they might be happier while they are at work and perhaps will stay longer than they would have if they were bored. However, if another hotel pays a higher wage for the same job, the cleaners and the waiters could easily move. Therefore, the hotel should pay a wage that is at least as good as competitors to keep the employees it has. C'est about retaining the employees. Maintenant, to encourage them to work hard as a manager could add Employee of the Week. Ça peut provide solution, peut provide and recommendation. Employee of the Week awards voted by for by hotel guests to ensure that the employees always interact well with customers, whether by cleaning their rooms or serving food or just speaking to them as a part in the hotel. By doing this, the employees will be content to stay with the hotel and try their best to please customers, knowing that another hotel will not pay them more, and this hotel does notice what they do, therefore boosting the employees' self-esteem needs. Bon, voilà, une réussite termine novembre 2024, variant 11, Montréal Massachusetts. Maintenant, nous pour paper 2. Merci et au revoir.